Best part though, Joseph, I couldn't even hear the beat.
Who needs it, dude? Who needs it?
Sometimes you just got a vibe.
You were reverbing, dog, because I didn't push the button, you know what I mean?
Oh.
I didn't push the button.
We got
but
some
you
echo.
know what? We're having a good time. And a good morning. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen, all over the world. Today is March 22nd, 2022, 3/22/22. And 7:08 p.m. my local time, 2 a.m. UTC. Good morning. If you're joining us in the Asia Pacific region, if you're joining us from New Zealand, Australia today, if you're joining us in India, if you're joining us in Yakutsik, all right, if you're joining us from Pakistan today, good morning. If you're joining us in the United Arab Emirates today, good morning. How are you? How are you? How's it going in Europe right now? Canada in the chat, Indonesia, Poland, Korea, Germany. Good morning. Boise, Idaho. Enrique Mendez. I always love when I read that, Boise, Idaho. France in the chat.
Right.
Woo! I love reading Boise, Idaho, because it's so specific. And people outside the U.S. don't even know where Idaho is. They're like, I don't know.
But Joseph,
somewhere in the middle.
I've always said if I'm gonna move, like just pick up and go anywhere, it's gonna be Boise, Idaho. I'm not sure if you've ever been, but it's actually a very beautiful town.
I have not been.
Like of all places.
It seems like one of those towns, and correct me if I'm wrong, Conrad, but it's like a big little town. Is that right?
Right.
Is it a big little town?
It is on a hill in the middle of the flattest state ever.
Very nice.
So you can see forever. It's fantastic.
Good morning. Wait, good evening in upstate New York. Good evening in Honduras. Good morning, Bangkok. How are you guys doing today? How's everybody doing? Java Islands. I love it.
Yeah, BZ Tones coming from the Philippines.
From France. Man, you guys are great today. It's going to be a good day.
We had some friends thinking I wasn't wearing a shirt today because I changed it up. No hoodie.
He's topless, ladies and gentlemen. Those are tattoos. Those are tattoos on the chest.
Those are just tattoos.
Those are just tattoos on the chest. Is what's happening there.
I'm dedicated.
You know what I mean? Neil Galeson just finished 4 contests. Ooh. Very good, Neil. I hope you win.
Right.
Hope you win. What day is it today? What year is it, friends?
We got
today is Tuesday. Meaning this is the last day of the week on this live stream that you can win the Alpha Passes for this week that are distributed on Thursday. And folks, as we're just chilling, getting into the chat, we're going to answer some questions here live. So if this is your first time joining us on the Good Morning, Afternoon, Evening show, what we do each and every day, 5 days a week on this live stream is answer your questions about the Sandbox game. We'll play in the alpha during the duration. I'm going to die. I just started the show. I'm already dying. Just kidding. So we'll play in the alpha.
Need to hydrate there, Joe?
New content. I'm going to have to hydrate with a little bit of this Red Bull right here that I keep handy for this show. I got a can of water, sparkling water as well to back me up. But friends, we are going to vibe into the all new experiences in the sandbox, talk a little bit about what is new for today. Total Chad recommends over on YouTube that I eat more chili dogs. That'll probably help my voice. You know what I mean? Insanity 961. It's just a regular one today.
It's true.
All right.
Chili dogs always help. At least they always help one of my favorite mascots.
What's that?
Oh, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic?
That's his favorite.
Very nice. Gotta go fast.
Go
friends,
fast.
We're low and slow today. We're having a good time
Hey.
answering questions in the chat as we go. So if you do have questions about the Sandbox, about the Game Maker, about our software creation, asset creation software, VoxEdit, or questions about the alpha, staking, your profile, anything under the sun regarding the metaverse, let me know live. Conrad will take a note of as many as we can answer live on the show while we cover the news and go in and play the new experiences in the Sandbox game. Insanity 961 says Monster is greater than Red Bull. You know what? I'm not biased, all right? I I got a little Monster. It's a tea. Got a little Red Bull over here. You know what I mean? I'm juiced up, but I'm calmed down today because I'm expecting some great questions in the chat, like John Bogoev, who asks, are we giving away 10 million passes in this live stream? No, but we will give away 4 today on this show. And why not do one right now? You want to do one right now?
We need to get one out of the way because it's still a short stream, folks. We missed out on yesterday, but today we're doing
yesterday. You're right.
We're doing all of yesterday's passes today. Is that what you're saying to me?
We're going to do yesterday's passes on today's show. We're going to stay in the normal time format because, folks, Joe had some terrible luck this week. Man,
yeah, there's some friends that want to know. They really want to know about that washing machine.
Somebody on Twitter, last night, I was getting ready for the Good Morning, Afternoon, Evening show a couple hours before, looking at the news, doing my thing, and my washing machine just goes, like a clothes washer, but it doesn't drain the water anymore. So everything went crazy. I had to hand wash my laundry, and somebody on Twitter said, you can't not have a live stream. Why don't you do a clothing washing stream? And I was like, man, you guys are crazy, dog. You guys are crazy.
And clean Joe's clothes.
Easy Tone.
Oh, man.
It says, how's your hands from washing clothes? Just hands. They're just regular hands. They're fine.
Well, I mean, there's hand friends, so
we're just friends. We're just friends. You know what I mean? We're just friends. It's not even a big deal, friends. So I have it's funny. This has nothing to do with the Sandbox. I just love chatting with you guys. We had I have like an ironing board, but the ironing board isn't like an old school one with like a pad on it. It's just metal, like grate. And I was able to use that as like a scrubbing board for my laundry yesterday. And I may have to do that for the rest of the week because the fastest I could possibly get it here is on the 29th. So it's an adventure. You know what I mean? But hey, you got to work out 30 minutes a day. Why not do some laundry? You know what I mean? Why not do some laundry? Timmy says, sell 200 sand and get a new one. Timmy, I didn't sell the sand. I sold ETH. I kept sand. You know what I mean? What are you doing? What are you doing out here? But I did nonetheless get a new washing machine. It's on the way. It's on the way.
Joseph, that's our friend Crawford here says, for a second, I thought Conrad had a new chest tattoo. I love it.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
A confusing T-shirt for some people today.
It's just a chest tattoo. That's it. Embrace it. You
went Joe.
What does it say? What's that shirt all about, Conrad?
It's Ein from Cowboy Bebop. It's just
the cute pupper.
Right.
I like it.
It's just my friend Ein.
There it is.
It's one of my favorite characters, all existence. But what do you got there?
Well, I'm taking the friends in chat. Want to see a little form. So I've just placed the form in the chat over on YouTube, Twitch.tv, and Facebook.com as our first Alpha Pass Season 2 giveaway of this show. We will do 4 on this show. So if you're interested in winning yourself an Alpha Season 2 pass, make sure you do fill out that form. And in order to be sure, if you do win, of course, I'll announce it here on the show, but on Thursday, you'll also receive an email to the email that you place in there. So make sure you're checking that email address, just in case you didn't hear that out.
Yes.
Not Jackie Chan says, just throw your clothes in the pool. Chlorine will clean them. Not Jackie Chan. If I did that, then...
Just go to your YMCA.
It's bleach. Have a good time. It's bleach. Chlorine bleach will not clean all of your clothes. It'll turn a shirt like this yellow.
But it did disinfect it, that's for sure.
It's true. It does work. It does work.
Right.
It just doesn't work as intended.
To an extent. To an extent.
All right. Dimebag Daryl 333 in the chat says, where do I find the form?
Oh,
here we go. God. It's the same form.
Right there.
Thank you. Thanks for pasting that in there. CT_1 pasted the correct link as well.
Did you add a question to this one?
Did I add a question? No. Maybe.
Oh, I think we should start putting in our secret little question to make people feel more comfortable.
Hey, I don't understand. Which one?
Everybody's concerned about bots, my friend. We're always concerned about those bots.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's not a bad idea. I'd have to modify the forum live. So maybe we could start that tomorrow with like a little like little daily question, like, are you here? What year is it? You know, that kind of thing. Panda gave us 3 questions. Woo!
Oh, okay.
Right.
Is it possible to edit right away? Just get it right here?
I mean, yeah, but there's already 491 responses in the forum.
I mean, we're fine on this
one. We got people all over the place.
We love this first one. Those bots aren't awake yet on this one.
We just got here, you know what I mean?
We just got here.
Rock 808 says last time, the question was answered wrong by some real people. See, that's the struggle, right? That's the real struggle.
That's it. Well, I mean, we're going to make sure that you're paying attention, right?
There
Panda the Christian says, Panda can change it midstream. Don't tell me that she's better than you.
Ooh. Panda is better than me. That's what I can say. Panda is 100% better than me, and if you don't believe me, just watch any live stream Panda does. Panda's a, I wanted to say king by default. Panda usurps all titles. All right? She owns all lands.
Panda it's your crown, everything. Panda.
That's right. I know, queen, right? Yeah, chat's like, queen, come on. And it's like, dog. Panda usurps all titles. King and queen, not even good enough, all right? PandaPops. Top of the charts out here.
Lord Panda, if you will.
Woo! All right. How many people we got in the chat? 464 right now. So I'm going to go.
I think we're good to close out that forum.
Oh, we closed it out. I'm going to roll 1 through 475 because we have 464 people in the chat, and I assume some people have come over from twitter.com to fill out that form.
Yes.
I'm going to hit generate on that, and it rolled a number 13. So don't even worry about bots. It's somebody who was here immediately. And that somebody over on twitch.tv was Lula Love 9. All right. Lula Love 9 over on twitch.tv. You are our first winner here. We're going to have 4 giveaways in total on this show. All Alpha Season 2 passes. Lula Love 9 says no way in the chat. Yes way. Absolutely.
Hey.
And friends, let's get to talking about what's new, what's going on here today. Conrad, what's up? What's up with you?
I mean, I've already got quite a bit of questions here, like the community staking changing. People want to know, are we looking at seeing a beta soon? How many alphas are there going to be? I got people wanting to know how many alphas will be won just through raffles through us. We want to know about some respawn changes, some updates on the game. Yep. Are all the lands going to be connected? There are so many questions that we get asked. What's going on for
order,
today, Joseph?
In order of what you have said.
Ooh, can you do it?
I can recall. I'm just going to bang it out right here. Due to the bridging issue on Ox Polygon, we've adjusted the community booster rewards to ensure that our most engaged players get the maximum reward possible during Alpha Season 2. Take a look for yourself. Go to sandbox.game/en/me/DeFi, and you can see that the community booster staking cap has been updated, where the community now only needs 60 million total points in order to meet that goal. Meaning that our projection right now is to hit 100% already. All right. So you can check it out if you would like to. Sandbox.game/en/me/DeFi, or go to the website at sandbox.game. Click on your name. Click staking right there. And it'll take you there. All right. So that answers that. Another question, how many alphas will there be? I can't say the number exactly, but I can say that there will be an Alpha Season 3. There will probably be an Alpha Season 4, and we'll see where it goes from there. It depends on how quickly certain softwares can be updated on the back end. A question was asked, how many awards will there be from things like this show? You may notice that there are some partners that are giving away Alpha Season passes that are legitimate partners in third-party outlets. So the cumulative number of awards that will go out for the raffle that is upcoming near the end of the season, those will be 5,000 in the raffle. There's 5,000 dedicated to that. The other 5,000 are dedicated to other features, such as this Alpha Season 2 contest day number 16. Ticket day, show us your raffle tickets. This is a screenshot of your current raffle tickets, like you can see at Lucas's right, pasted just today. 9 hours ago, Lucas has 1,170 out of 1,200 available tickets. You, of course, can paste your screenshot into the website at sandbox.game. Click Alpha, click Contests, and submit right here. Make sure that you get these submissions in before tomorrow for the entire week, because it is going to close tomorrow. And these will be rewarded for Thursday. So if you won Thursday morning, you may have yourself an email and an option to push claim as to Alpha Pass here for entering those contests. So make sure you are filling them out. It's going to be essential. I lost all of the other questions in my head, Conrad. Hit me with a couple more real quick.
Fine. We have infinite questions from our chat. You know that.
I like it.
Zach Darkbones asks, will you still be able to play games after the 30th?
When the alpha season closes, which doesn't close on the 30th, you will be able to play for a couple more days, but the 31st would be the last day that the alpha and the content there is open. You will still be able to play games, but in order to play those games, you would have to play them inside of the gallery, inside the Sandbox Game Maker, not in the client. Because we're going to take all the feedback from Alpha Season 2, we're going to make a whole bunch of adjustments. You saw, if you were here for Season 1, that we've done a ton of upgrades and updates since Season 1. So we'll take
many changes,
roll all those updates, and issue that into Alpha Season 3. Then we'll come back in a short-ish while with Alpha Season 3, a new series of quests, a new series of play-to-earn mechanics, a new series of, presumably, season passes. We'll see when we get there.
Right. I mean, I just was informed about one of our partners, which was literally minutes before I was talking to Joseph here on the live. The M Shadows from Avenged Sevenfold, the band, is super in the crypto. I had no idea. Following him on the Twitter now, he wants the next alpha to have the Avenged Sevenfold land, which would be really cool.
I saw that. That's the post where they had like the giant skull in the background, right?
Oh yeah, it's very metal. It's A7X,
nice.
So
it looks very nice.
Oh man, this is definitely a question for you, Joseph.
Okay.
Another Angel asks, is there going to be an XP gain mechanic, RuneScape style, like skills, like that?
Sort of, but you don't necessarily have like individual skills like mining or whatever that you might have in a game like RuneScape or World of Warcraft or something, because the XP system at its base has to cross all possible metaverse scenarios. And some of those scenarios won't have traditional skills like that. Now, down the road, as the systems get more complex and the ability for developers to create different things gets more complex, then possibly you could have those skills in an individual experience, but they would not be metaverse-wide. However, there are different subsystems coming into place. One of those right now is called an ethos point. Will it stay with that name? Not sure. But that ethos point is a faction-wide sort of experience where you could work together with Conrad, and you guys could be oracles, and I could be a hero with Kasim Gaming in the chat, right? And together, you guys could be working towards all of these quests in the metaverse, and myself and Kasim could be working towards all the other quests in the metaverse. And then whichever team gets more quests completed will be issued the largest portion of sand tokens at the end of season reward. And so that's kind of the long-term vision. Will season passes still be there at that stage? Not totally sure. But we got some other options, some other ideas working down the pipeline as our alphas continue through. As we continue to test things and pilot new programs, you guys, of course, are going to give feedback to that. See if you love it. If you hate it, we'll figure it out together.
Right. And that the ethos points is something that's come up from questions like that. So Keep giving the feedback, folks. And that kind of goes into a different question I had here, Joseph, which was what is the point of holding on to these NFTs we're getting, like the Alpha Season 1 pass and the Season 2 pass? Is it worth it to buy a Season 2 pass right now from other people holding on to them, trying to sell them out? What's going on there?
Yeah, I mean, value's all up to you, but there are different use cases that we've already seen. And I believe that these are going to continue to expand. I can't make certain guarantees, but
I mean,
so far,
I want them all for the culture, but
yeah, I mean, at their base, exactly. At their base, they have collectible value, right? They're saying, I was here then. But secondary value, if I look at my tickets section right here, my raffle tickets, I got 540 out of 1,200 right now, based on the quest that I've completed here live on the show while you guys are watching. And then I've got this Season 1 Alpha Pass. So for holding the Season 1 Alpha Pass, I was rewarded with 130 tickets, eligibility to get myself a Season Pass in one of the drawings. Now, also, on top of that, if I go to my inventory, I claimed this earlier today. I didn't claim it before the last show. I remembered, hey, I got to go claim this. The Alpha Shield, 15,000 were minted to be rewarded to Alpha Pass holders. I assume that's Alpha Season 1 and 2, because that's more minted than there were Season 1 pass holders. There was only 5,000 Season 1 passes. So if you're interested in picking up an Alpha Shield and you had gotten an Alpha Pass, then that could be some additional utility to you. Now, based on the way that the tweet went out, it's my understanding that this alpha equipment will continue to evolve over time. So that could be some continued value to you. But otherwise, the individual pass itself, if you talk about having Alpha Pass, and it's just simply called Alpha Pass, right? Well, me having Alpha Pass makes me want to keep Alpha Season 2 Pass and 3 and so on, assuming that there are more alphas, right? And get all of those to say I was there, for the same reason that I want to keep the Alpha Dragon, the Alpha Sword, and the Alpha Gate that were awarded to us at the end of Season 1. You know, if you look at...
I can ride that dragon, Joe.
I mean, that'd be good. That'd be cool. It'd be cool. The reason why that might be valuable to you is for the same reason that any video game economy kind of has that going on, right? There are loads of items that people who've been there since the beginning of certain games are very attached to. Will that be the same case with the Sandbox? I mean, time will only tell, but if you go back to the example that was given earlier, people talked about RuneScape, right? They had like a hat that you could get on their first year, and you could only get it from Christmas or something. And those hats now sell for $10,000, and they're not an NFT. So where does the Sandbox go with its provable uniqueness of these passes? We'll see, you know? Anyway, yeah.
Yes, I did see that you get to ride the dragon, the Alpha Dragon and Dragon Rock. I haven't yet to play it, but I did get to see a quick little screen cap of that one. That was fun.
All right.
But to go, as you're getting set up there, Joseph.
Yes, sir.
And we're going over to our next experience. I got some more questions here. What's the minimum staking on the Sandbox? I only have 12 sand to begin with.
There's no minimum by which you can stake. If you have it as M sand on the Polygon network, it's probably going to be a better deal for staking that, because it's only, you know, less than a penny to do the staking and the claiming of the new rewards and all these other things. But if you're, all right, I'm going to grab these quests right quick. I've got some points of interest to see. But yeah, I mean, there's no minimum. You can do that. And some users have seen, you know, I mean, I guess, let me put this another way. The first month that the Sandbox game was doing staking, Alex Florez, Kamisaze, who does the streams on Wednesdays and Saturdays, had done some staking as well. And when Alex did that staking, Alex was like, oh, well, these aren't, it's not worth very much right now, but I'm just going to stake it and see what happens. Alex came back like, what, I don't know, a month ago and looked at that actual balance that had been accrued over this like year. And Alex realized that he had earned a good like $5,000 just on essentially buying it, staking it, forgetting about it, coming back and being like, whoa, okay, And, of course, that may not be the case for any one individual, but it definitely doesn't hurt. If you're not intending on spending it anyway, then I think I would wholeheartedly, as Joe, recommend that you do stake it and just let it ride, just sit on it forever. It's all good. If you are doing it on the Polygon staking, program, then you could come back once a week and you can claim it for less than a penny and then restake whatever you just earned for less than a penny, get some really good compounding interest. In fact, it's completely free now because we did that update. So it's free to restake. Why not,
Right. And moving on there, Joseph, what exactly are you, what are you doing about here? Are you just collecting up some voxelite?
Currently, yes. I am collecting voxelite, which are, kind of drawn around each and every map that the Sandbox game has developed, at least. And yeah, I'm just trying to get 25 of those. It looks like I got another quest I can get up there as long as I can get up top there. And I think that looks pretty easy. And then I've got approach the colored platforms in the right order. Listen to the sounds in the computer and repeat.
We have some requests to go check out Missing Parts. I know we actually skipped that one here on the live. I'm not sure. Have you played that one?
I have not. And I did definitely intend to do it.
Right. And there's some folks that are having trouble to get into it. So we'll see if we too can get into it. If not, we'd like to see some of these like issues and whatnot just reported on that Discord. But I did have a friend over on Facebook, Joseph, a Bart, saying, I can't get on the Discord anymore. What would cause this? I hope I haven't been banned for asking people if they wanted 3D prints of their assets. Also, MetaMask wallet does not show up anymore when I log in.
Okay. I don't think that you would have been banned for that. I guess it really depends on how persistent you were with that kind of a request and if it was unsolicited. Like if you shared one and then other people said, oh, I like that, I'm into it, then that probably wouldn't have been an issue. But if it was unsolicited, then it could be possible that you were taken off the server. Yeah, because if you were already in it, Okay, let's see. Reach the finish line of the metaversal parkour. Well, I thought I did that. Did I do it? Did I do it? Did I do it?
I think you did it.
I think I did it. But maybe I didn't do it in time. There was a red timer.
Oh, I think you just failed.
I hope I failed. Because then I can
Jacob,
do it again.
Our friends over on Discord are doing their best to answer these questions and make sure that all of these feedbacks can be recorded to then go down that pipeline to get fixed. Because there's a lot of people working on these hot fixes, try and fix these bugs. And there's a lot of stuff going on in this alpha. We are very early, my friend. Very early. So now is the time to jump in, and your feedback does help. It really does. It's what shapes the game. For instance, like that community boost, it's not 60%.
That is true. That is in large part of the community itself saying, hey, can we get this extended?
Right.
Or retracted, I guess.
Well, shortened? I'm not quite sure.
Did I win?
Easier?
I did. I won, barely.
Drifting Wood wants to know, what's our opinion on nutritional yeast?
What?
Uh-huh.
Well,
I'm confused by that one.
I roll off the
here on the Sandbox. We'll keep it to the Sandbox.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't bake a lot of bread, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not a baker, unfortunately. I do cook, but not a baker.
Occasionally, Conrad does bake. but
Right. I gotta make those scones.
Okay.
Anyways,
wait, for this part I have to be able to hear it, so I am gonna have to turn up the volume.
Okay,
Hopefully
go ahead.
I have
Go
it
ahead.
translated.
I'll wait for this next question.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No. I tried to push the button to listen, but I probably have to restart my sound software.
Did you got nothing?
It's a problem when you convert it from one screen to the other. So go ahead and ask your question.
Yeah. PG Live PT asks, I have lands next to the blue sandbox lands. The users can pass to my lands only by going to the edge of the other blue sandbox land? So in order to get to his land, they got to be able to go through a portal? Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, it depends on where your land is and kind of how it's built up around it. In reality, if you're talking about, let's say maybe this is you, maybe that square right here above my reality, but to the right of that Bored Ape is you. In reality, this is a zoomed in look at what this space looks like. As I'm looking at Aldrak Garrison, I've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So I'm only at 12 by 12 for the total volume of the alpha content here, which isn't even the full space that you see on the map. That's a 24 by 24. But nonetheless, as we get to the edges, it's going to be imperative that we as the sandbox make sure that a user could walk right on through to the other side. You know what I mean? But this space is a 24 by 24. So in terms of actual volume, we're only in the alpha like this much of that space. And it already seems massive. So yeah, when we get to the edge, we can walk through to the other elements. Currently, the levels are designed so that when you walk to the edge, there is an invisible wall there for most of them. So it can be fixed, though. It can be fixed.
Okay. And our friend on YouTube, Thiago, says...
Wait, was that a question?
Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm seeing Sanu Zemira, or what have
that is,
so forgive me.
That is separate. I'm going to ask that question here in a minute, but I mean,
very good,
if you want to go ahead,
no.
will there be a portal from the sandbox to the other side? To the Bored Ape
so
Yacht Club,
the sandbox is an other...
Right.
Uh-oh. Did I break? Hello?
I think you broke it.
What did I break?
I don't know.
Okay. Sorry, I heard
Okay, we're good.
Heard a little weirdness. We're good to go, friends. Anyway, we are an Other Side partner, Animoca Brands. Other Side will be a sister game, just like Rev Racing is, or any of those others. We will probably have some association or affiliation with them, but you can't portal from one game client to another. So that won't work like you're thinking that it will work. That said, you may see voxel interpretations of characters inside of Other Side. Maybe signature characters. I imagine that Alex, if not literally through me, would create a Wizzy the everything in that metaverse. And you know what I mean? Like something that is transitional. Just similarly to the way that we created inside the sandbox interpretations of the Bored Ape Yacht Club assets that have not yet been revealed. So, yeah, I mean, we do
have the golden one.
Right. I mean, yes. Yeah, we have the golden one, and you guys have seen what that looks like. But in terms of, all of the 10K project, the 20K from the mutants, all that kind of stuff, it's, interoperability is what we're all about, though. We're definitely going to work with our friends here. Because it's not a us or them, it's an us and them sort of situation.
Alrighty. Well, Joseph, it's already 7:42
for
our local time. Do you want to get into another giveaway?
I can't believe you would ask that. But also, yeah, why
really?
Not? You know what I mean?
It's what we do here on the stream.
Yeah, I mean, it's what we do, right? It's what we do.
I mean, at least during alpha time.
Twitch.tv, YouTube.com, and shortly over on Facebook.com/The Sandbox Game. You all should fill out that form real quick.
And if you're over on Twitter, please come join us.
That form. Get on over here.
I believe in you.
2 responses already. 5 responses already. Look at you. Y'all are quick. You don't even wait for me to talk. You know what I mean? You don't even wait for me to talk. You're like, no, let's go. I saw a link. I click.
All right, here we go. This is a fun loaded question here, Joseph, from YouTube. Okay. Our friend Thiago says, "Hi, devs. We are seeing too many drug references. The Snoop Doggy experience is full of, I'm going to read it exactly how it is. Apologies to drugs. You should do something to warn people about this or forbid this."
Okay. So I'm going to leave this here because this transitions into something that I thought was going to come up that was the exact same opposite, or the exact opposite of a statement to what you just said. Let me do this just for the sake of.
Can we have more drugs?
Is that the
other one?
It's very similar to that.
Oh goodness!
If you go over to sandbox.game, at the very bottom of the About section, you can click the Sandbox Terms of Use, and here on paragraph number 3, it says, the Sandbox is offered and available to users who are 18 years of age or older. By accessing or using the Sandbox, you represent and warrant that you are of legal age to form a binding contract with the Sandbox and meet the foregoing eligibility requirements. If you do not meet all these requirements, you must not access or use the Sandbox. So what does that mean? Well, in short, that means you've got to be an adult. All right. And that means that occasionally you will see adult or similar content, such as Calcor right here, who has decided to paint their underwear in the custom coloring to make it appear as if this old man has no pants on. It's crazy.
No pants.
It's silly. It's wild. He's a no pants party kind of person. All right. He's a no pants party kind of person. We're gonna cover up that little wee right there. You know what I mean? The thing is, you got to keep it. You got to keep it safe. You got to keep it secret. All right. You got to be sure. This content, as part of that being 18 to play, in general, is not just a policy in content, but it's a policy in crypto. Many of your local governments all over the world, regardless of where you are in the world, require that you be of legal age to gamble, as if that is the case in play to earn situations. Okay, so it doesn't really matter that you're, that drug references exist per se. However, if you do not wish to play that content, you have the option not to. Candidly, Kristen mentioned something important too. There's also issues with giving children prizes that have monetary value, right? And that's part of it, right? If you are not of age and you are redeeming prizes that happen, you are going to incur certain tax burdens, and a company may be liable for depending on what the local country has rules on. They may say, hey, this is child labor, right? And so even though we're all having fun and we're doing whatever, as the law stands, that's the way we got to run the company. And if that's not the case, if that doesn't happen, regardless of your feelings, your thoughts out there, if you don't do things by the book, by the way that governments all around the world need you to, then the entire thing, whether it's fully decentralized or not, can have the doors closed on you. There's really no way around that. So we gotta play by the rules here. And as it is right now, once again, these are 18 plus sorts of games, spaces, experiences, regardless. So yes, just, will the Sandbox still be 18 plus after full release comes Froggity Frog? Yes. I mean, for as long as governments require that getting and operating with crypto means you must be 18, that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. The alternative to that is you make one that's crypto free. You know what I mean? You use VoxEdit to create the assets, and you import those assets into your custom experience client that you built for yourself.
Kristen is already talking about the Sandbox Dark Web Edition.
There it is. There you go. You just gotta make it. You know what I mean? They're NFTs, so you can make the client. You can make the client be interoperable and add additional value to all the Sandbox NFTs. That's totally up to you. But you would have to make your own client if you want to change the rules, because otherwise the entire community has to go by the laws of the world, whatever those laws may be. Candidly Kristen said, who's paying for the server? Not me. You know what I mean? It's a struggle. It's a struggle.
Man. Oh, no, our naked dude friend. He moved to make sure to get that dance in there.
All right. I don't know what the thing is, but I'm going to assume I can just push the button. Boop, boop.
And
did I do it?
Mr. Winning, you're not going to survive with just pizza rolls. You also need mozzarella sticks.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Definitely right.
Laws of the world. Can we quote that one? Gold Valkyrie X. Listen, depends on how big your world is. You know what I mean? If your country doesn't care, then it's not going to be a problem for you. You know, if your country cares, unfortunately, it's probably going to be a problem for you. There's not really a way around that, and that's the reality of it. Whether it's all, the way that we just started, or 10 years from now, fully decentralized. If an individual country says this isn't cool, then they're probably going to end up blocking it, or on their end shutting people out of it, or whatever it may be. You know what I mean? Anyway, so let's get to it. All right. We have far too many responses in the forum right now. That's not really true. There's 700 people here hanging out. 665 on this chat and more there. WebDev says, is Meta Dungeon going to be re-released? Only if there's an update from the creators at Artifact.
And Joseph, when are we getting that Mac version of the Game Maker?
The Game Maker Mac version, there is a version that works with this version. When it will roll out will just be after QA is sure that it doesn't crash. You know what I mean? I mean, that's a huge part. Just make sure that it's kind of glitch free. It's better to push out a release when it's ready than it is to just push it out and then have you guys have a bad experience. All right, so I'm going to roll a little RNG right here for 675 people. Woo! Ooh. User number 97.
It's 2 over.
97.
That's a pretty early one.
It's a pretty early one. Wow, how many people are on Twitch right now? You guys all on Twitch.tv? There's a lot of you on Twitch.tv. I see 39 of you over there on Facebook, though. Okay. All right, chat. I did close the forum, Caddy Cooley, but we'll have 2 more giveaways here on this stream. Woo-wee. User number 97 over on Twitch.tv. KMKZ.
Odds are just going to make it?
509.
Who do we got again?
That is KMKZ509.
Hey, all right.
Over on Twitch. It's a pretty early roll, though, for the number of people that were there. That was congratulations. You guys are getting some low rolls today. What'll happen, Conrad? What do you do if I roll a 1? You know what I mean? Now that I've said that, if I actually do it, there's no freaking way the chat's going to believe me.
It happened with Alex, if I remember right.
Yeah, maybe it did. I don't know.
Just the other day when you were gone. I mean, all these alpha days blend together, but it was last Thursday. I'm pretty certain. I'll have to go back to the VOD and check it out. But I'm pretty certain we rolled a 1.
Show the RNG roller or fake. Ethan. Funny thing about that. Even if I showed you the RNG roller, you can't see the forms either, because I don't want to share all your personal information, like your email, out to these 700 people that are in the chat. You probably wouldn't like getting a lot of spam. You know what I mean?
I don't want to dox you.
Don't want to dox you. But also, there's no reason that, there's no reason I would lie about that. You know what I mean? There's no reason. 99% of the names I've ever read, I've never heard of you. You know what I mean? Every once in a while, it's like, oh, it's a name I recognize. And you'll see me be like, whoa, all the rest of you, you're new Sand fam. You're hanging out for the first time. Alpha, Season 2.
We love to get excited for the people who win, who are active users, because that's what you guys are here for.
There it is. Hey, Go Z Fly's got one of those Snoop Doggies. I like those golden glasses, dude.
Right.
Like those
And
golden
our
glasses.
friends say that Calcor here, our naked friend, is the best speed runner. He did Meta Dungeon in like 16 minutes,
You
and
think Calcor is
Dracula's
the best
Castle. Or no,
speedrunner?
Dracula's Castle. It was Dracula's Castle in 16 minutes. That's what chat was
I
saying.
saw Dracula's Castle in 7. Chat. I got tagged into Dracula's Castle with 7 minutes.
Okay. Might be the same guy. I don't know.
I have no idea how that happened. But I would put something on the line to say that great job, Tommy, could out parkour Calcor. I don't know where we would test this. Probably here on this parkour map.
No idea.
But I'm pretty sure. Great job, Tommy's got a rep for it. All right, speed run. Skipping quests, probably 10 or less. Yeah, I think there was like 3, John, over on YouTube. There was like 3 quests that weren't done when they finished it. So if Calcor did 100% the map, then that's its own different kind of achievement, I would say.
Our friend here on YouTube, or no, sorry, this is Twitch. Our friend here on Twitch, Free Joe 666 says, "I won an Alpha Pass from a 01A1. Are they legit? The brand is from Taiwan. Please answer."
I have, unfortunately, no idea. When it comes to all the different streamers that have the ability to distribute, I think it's, between 5 and 10 Alpha Passes a piece. There were 3 different lists from 3 major regions that were distributed. I could probably find that list, but I haven't looked at it in 3 weeks at least. I remember there being some Asia Pacific distributions to roughly like 20, 25 different streamers. There was the Eurozone has about the same number. And then like all of the official or like familiar faces that also had another pile similar to mine right here on this show.
Rock 808 has you quoted, "No idea." That sounds scary.
I like it. No idea. Yeah, I mean, I would go with that to the point that, like,
Don't
what you can do
any links, people,
is that, like, I wouldn't recommend like clicking links with the exception of like forms kind of like this or getting your name drawn in like a Twitch thing. You know what I mean? Don't click the links that are in there. But if they're doing like a Twitch giveaway and it's got like a Nightbot or something that rolls it for them automatically, then that's safe. One thing to note is that if you're giving someone a public wallet address, then you can stay safe by not interacting with hidden assets that are automatically hidden in your wallet won't be legitimate assets or from a legitimate collection. So if you had somebody saying they were giving away a pass and all you had to do was give them your public wallet address, that's pretty safe, because when you go on to OpenSea.io, if they actually had an award for you, you would receive it on a Thursday. You'd have to claim it through the website at sandbox.game. You would not get automatically dropped something into your wallet. All right. So if you saw something new come up into the wallet, then that's not legit, because it wouldn't just get airdropped to you. You'd have to claim it on the website.
There we have it. Got to claim it, folks. And Timmy,
what's up?
Asks, will the Sandbox ever do a know your customer to verify age?
We may do that. It really depends on. I mean, I'm going to say it's likely to do that. Almost every other Animoca Brands property has done that or has had to do that. In fact, we talked just a bit ago about Other Side, the new property that's Animoca Brands and Yuga Labs. That one, it's not even out yet. It's not even officially like a thing yet. And still they were like, hey, something is coming. Do a KYC. And it was like, yeah, all right. For me anyway, right. Yeah, sure. But,
we'll see.
All right. What you got? What you got up next?
Oh yeah, I
I'm gonna have
mean,
to rerun this event in just a little
we're
bit
getting.
unless somebody can tell me the sound combination in the chat because I can't hear it right now while I'm doing all the.
Oh, what do we
Different...
got? What do we got for the actual combination here, chat? Can we help out, Joe?
Yeah, do we got a you got a color combo? Can you guys tell me what Simon said?
Well, I was
Blue,
waiting
yellow,
on
green,
that.
red. Okay.
Dakota Salazar, I butchered that,
Yellow.
over on Twitch, our good friend here, saying,
Green.
how come all of the fakes on OpenSea haven't been removed yet? Are they getting tagged, removed? What's going on with those? How many hundreds of thousands have already been removed as is?
Yeah. Yes, they are getting tagged as they are reported. We have got a literal, like, one-to-one person we can report these to. And we do. Regularly.
Right.
So,
and that's on OpenSea to snag all those, right?
Right. That has really nothing to do with the Sandbox game because a person could possibly create a collection on OpenSea. It costs them a very small amount of ETH. An attempt to make some kind of a... Talk to the guy to restart it. Thank you, Krakor. I appreciate you. You're helping me out here.
Blue, yellow, green, red.
Oh, I see a little asset popped
yellow,
up there.
Green, red, Joseph.
Could have visually done it, for sure. Could have visually done it. I also appreciate the fact that there is a visual indicator, because if I wasn't able to hear and wanted to play this game, and it says listen to the sound, it would be nice to have something like this. So this is kind of a good example of what you could do if you were a developer and you were working on something and you wanted to make it accessible to as many users as possible. Leaving that visual indicator for, yeah, I did it right. If I was just plugging away at it, I would have eventually figured that out.
Right. And moving on here, we knew it was coming, Joseph.
What? What's coming?
I'm not even going to be able to hear you on this one. Will there be any porn-related land? There, I said it, says Bubsy.
Oh, okay. All right. So I gave Radcon Dad an opportunity to take a little chair stream as we had this discussion, because I expected this stream or this question on the live stream. Now, before I address that, I want to answer a question that just came up in the chat, and candidly, Kristen has been kind enough to answer it as well. And that is, do you need to be working for the Sandbox, be a partner with the Sandbox in order to be able to stream, or can anyone stream? Pirate Bay, you can absolutely stream the Sandbox game. And at the end of every official live stream, I try to raid one new Sandbox game streamer, meaning multiple times this month, we've been streaming brand new people who only had one viewer, and it was probably themselves, and it was their first time streaming the Sandbox ever. And it's been a lot of fun. We get people very different reactions. And now let's get on with the hard question. All right. So let's talk about... Oh, Conrad's back.
Oh my God! You're doing it now. I thought I got away just in time.
No,
I even grabbed a comfort puppy, and like.
Okay, the hard question. The hard question.
Can we please get people to not want to be weird all the time? How many bonks do we have to have?
We're gonna bonk. We're gonna bonk on this one. Here's the thing.
All right.
If you would like to create a client that can interpret the voxels of the Sandbox game, and use that client to do whatever you want to do, then you have the ability to do so. However, in order to be sure that the Sandbox game can continue to exist, we must, once again, be compliant with the laws of the dominant portion of the world. And that means that the Sandbox game cannot intentionally have developed a pornography app. A very large series of other problems come with that, including entire countries saying, you can't be here. Also, I understand that there is a small contingent of people who are interested in this as a product. And if the Sandbox game were to be compliant with those features, then that would also mean that the 2 million registered users that aren't this small contingent would probably not have a The Sandbox game to go back to later. Currently, we have significant partners that would not want that sort of content. They would not have arrived here with that sort of content in mind, and would probably leave a vacuum that would destroy your investment economy in its wake, including, as you can see on the map, I assume Atari. I assume
Atari might
The
have
Walking
some
Dead.
issue with it.
I assume AMD that owns Ultra. I assume, Shaun the Sheep. I assume the Smurfs, Care Bears.
Some explicit
I can
Smurfs.
go on.
I'm not sure it's going to happen, folks.
South China Morning Post. So, with the interest of your own personal investments in mind, it's not a great choice, because if that 50,000, let's say 100,000, we'll be conservative. We'll say 50,000 lands came onto the market immediately, selling for at whatever price they could sell it for, because they don't want to be associated with the Sandbox game and your community anymore, then you would see the destruction of all of your asset portfolio virtually overnight. Right? It's not in your best interest to be this heavily vested in allowing a voxel vagina to exist on the screen, quite frankly. It's okay. It will be a game that is fun. It will be experiences that are great. If you need that, then you do have the ability to use the VoxEdit software to create assets that you can translate into your own game client at any time. Totally free, forever.
Right.
All right.
And as we finish that question, this is General Dr. Val Kilmer Holiday. No, we call him Kilmer for short, as in like Val Kilmer. And
all right.
He's a Chewini. He's the comfort Chewini.
He's a cute
he
pupper.
Can say hi to everybody.
He's a cute pupper.
He is a cute pupper. He's got a little mask.
He likes just hanging out.
He does, actually.
Now, user in the chat at Hey over on YouTube.com says, you ever know, that business is one of the biggest in the world. And once again, totally agree. You know what I mean? There's a space for it. There's a time for it. There's a place for it. There's a website for it. If you would like to use VoxEdit to create those assets and go make sandbox.xxx or whatever, that's on you. You know what I mean? You do you. Have some fun. But this is not the space. This is not what users agreed to when they signed up. And the largest contingent of users, 1.9 million, let's say, out of the 2 million that have registered, did not come here because they wanted to create that or see that or be involved with that. So you wouldn't want to alienate 98% of people so that you can satisfy 2% of people, ultimately destroying your own market, your own economy, your own product, your own reputation, etc. You can create that offshoot. The tools are free. You know what I mean? You just have to create it for that other space.
So our friend Jared on YouTube says, adult content, plan B if everything else fails?
No. Oh my I mean, we're not going to fail. You know what I mean? This is going. It's great.
No, I'm
want
with
in.
It.
You know what I mean?
We're here. It's it.
There
we're
it is.
Early.
Having a good time.
You guys
not Jackie Chance's, but you have to be 18, right? And that's the thing. Is like when you look at the content, like what the user mentioned earlier, where Snoop Dogg's content may be fairly inappropriate. We can agree with that. You could look at a product like Hack the Tao that does have, a PG-13 level nudity in it. That content will be in the metaverse. It's not like we aren't willing to have regular human behaviors, but you also have to understand that you can't take it to that level. And once again, I'm going to go there. Like, why? I mean, me personally, this isn't the Sandbox answer. This is a Joe answer. Really? You know what I mean?
Right. It's weird.
It's out there. Google it. Whatever. Find what you want. But I mean, it's cubic. It's kind of weird for me.
Guys, please don't put weird websites in the chat. I'm going to have to time you out if you do that. That way I can get rid of them. I don't want anybody clicking on any weird websites. Come on, folks.
No URLs, please.
Oh, man. All right, Joseph. Now that we're past that, I've got my comfort doggy, and that weird question's finally out of the way. Sir Carter here on Twitch is asking, for the Game Maker Fund, the Sandbox documents states that the Sandbox document states that a creator must own all of the assets. Does this include the blocks used for the environment?
No. So certain assets are going to be made available for free intentionally. So if it's published by the Sandbox game, then it's free. It's always going to be free. The NFTs that you publish, essentially, you can't publish content that you didn't create or isn't otherwise provided by the Sandbox game. So, if a user posts something up there and they say, hey, it's free for community use, then it's free for community use. But if you go through and you create a new Smurf that looks exactly like the Smurf that's owned by the Smurfs and you don't own the NFT, then that's where you're violating that policy.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Chat's wilding right now.
Chat is wilding.
It's crazy. Well, earlier, I know that it's a topic. You know what I mean? It's a topic. Today's a day. I knew it was going down, but it's all good. Right, it's all good, friends. Right. It's all good.
And no 34 for us, folks.
No, sure. Yes, we don't really rule 34. You know what I mean? Chat's wilding. Chat's wild right now.
Oh my goodness gracious. Anyways, Joseph.
Yes, sir.
Anyways, any plan for fall damage? Folklore Studio asks.
A user could implement that already if they'd like to. Not necessarily with relation to how far you fell or how fast you were falling, but you can implement that if you make certain areas of your, like, let's say you were doing a jump puzzle like what we have up here, but then you wanted the user to take damage if they hit the ground, then you would just make it so that the ground down here applies damage when you interact with it, and that these tiles up at the top don't do that. So that's definitely possible in the Game Maker right now. I don't foresee there being fall damage mechanics, at least not for a while, if so. Just because it's being that's a different kind of physics engine that's necessary.
Okay. It is something that is wanted, though, that's for sure.
Yes, and that's something that is approachable. But in terms of what is highest demand, I would say probably like user-to-user physics interactions would be more in demand. The ability to attack each other, essentially, would be more in demand than... Oh, look at that. Look at you, so fast. So fast. Anyway, user-to-user physics interactions are going to be more in demand than the ability to do that right now.
Right. Stuff is being worked on.
Mr. Winning 247 says, we need Battle Royale. That's what I'm talking about. We need it. You're right.
Oh, yeah. I want to be able to create our own Battle Royales. And there is a way to make first person, right? We have a friend, Gravity.
There is a way to make first person, yes. You can choose a first person camera view inside the Game Maker right now. You can't, however, switch back and forth from it when you're in the experience. So if you want to develop a first person experience, awesome. But like right now, even if I zoom all the way in with my mouse wheel, I can't get true first person because this particular level is not designed to have first person.
There we go. And I'm gonna credit this person. I'm gonna put it in our actual chat, like our personal Discord here.
All right.
Because I think this needs to happen. Slither Kai here says, again, when is standard sandbox time? Can we get standard sandbox time?
You mean you want me to make UTC. Like a UTC, but just like make it TSB?
Right.
Is that what you're trying to say?
That's what Slither Kai is saying. We need to get off of the rest of the world and just go into the sandbox entirely.
Like, I get it, and I'm with it, but how does it translate when you onboard users from the regular verse, you know what I mean, into the metaverse? How does that translate, right? Like, should we just make it some weird time? Like, should we make it like, not to say this is weird, but should we just make it like Singapore time, so it's like nowhere near, or like Hawaii time, so it's like nowhere near, or like Hong Kong time, so it's like nowhere near, or like Singapore time, so it's like nowhere near, or like Hawaii time, so it's like nowhere near, or like Hong Kong time, so it's like nowhere near, or like Singapore time, so it's like nowhere near, or like Hawaii time, so it's like nowhere near, or like Hong Kong time, so it's like nowhere near, or like Singapore time, so it's like nowhere near, or like Hawaii time, so it's like nowhere near, or like Hong Kong time, so it's like nowhere near, or like Singapore time, so it's like nowhere near, or like Hawaii time, so it's like nowhere near, or like Hong Kong time, so it's like nowhere near, or like Singapore time, so it's like nowhere near, or like Hawaii time, so it's like nowhere near, or like Hong Kong time, so it's like nowhere near, or like Singapore time, so it's like nowhere near, or like Hawaii time, so it's like nowhere near, or like Singapore time, so it's like nowhere near, or like Hawaii So it's nowhere near like anything else. You know what I mean? Singapore's around a whole lot of stuff.
I think it should just be 16 minutes ahead of UTC.
There we go. Hey, you know what? Mr. Winning 247 says that it should be 4:20 time in California, whatever that means.
Right. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
Why would anybody know what that means while they're playing Snoop Dogg's Foreplay?
Right. Why would Mr. Winning also says, how do we apply to get an experience turned into a social hub?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. That's a great question. Ask Touche. Because Touche and Andy Ritchie got it done in a minute. But I've never attempted to do that. And I'm working on one. So, I don't know. I'm sure I could ask around and figure it out in like a second. But it would be, who do you want to call? You know, Ghostbusters. Touche already knows the answer. So,
our friend Bengali says hydrate time.
Hydrate
he
time?
Said hydrate, yo.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
I only have my coffee today, unfortunately. I'm already thirsty.
He's dehydrating, folks.
Mm-hmm. Doing the opposite.
Chris Meister knows Ghostbusters. All right. That's who you're going to call.
Well, Joe, can we run away from these naked people for the last 20 minutes of our live?
I don't know.
Can we try and get into missing parts?
Yeah, you're right. I wanted to do missing parts today.
Some people struggling with missing
parts. 0 out of 10 quests completed by Celsius Online, a partner experience. Meaning that this is one of the space.
I'm sorry there, Facebook. Facebook has got we got some scammers over there. I'm trying to clear them out, but I'm not sure that Restream gives me proper access over to Facebook.
You can. Wherever they are.
I've been trying to ban them, but I'm not sure that gets rid of their messages.
Shauna Law, you're fake. Nobody deposits B&B and then gets free B&B. It doesn't work like that, Shauna Law.
It's not a thing.
You can't give someone crypto and they just instantly respawn it into more crypto. That would defy the principles of crypto. This isn't fiat currency. You don't just make money out of nowhere. Stop it.
Well, on a happier note, any Wizzy hats today?
Any Wizzy hats? Should we do that today? Chat, you want to give away the Wizzy hat? Somebody's freaking out right now. Chris Meister says, come on, give me 1 BTC. I'll give you 2 in return. 0.2 BTC is not 2 BTC. All right. I know your game, Chris Meister. I know your game.
Okay, Fletcher. Fletcher Cobb. Here we go. I got double parts for Fletcher here over on YouTube. He says, I Googled it and I can't find the legislation saying that underage crypto is illegal in the United States. My daughter is expressing interest in this. Do you know where I can find those laws? And then again, real quick, because Fletcher's been trying to say this joke for a few giveaways now. Okay. Do I smell a giveaway, or is it just the asbestos mill next door? I'm not quite sure, but they really wanted to get that joke home. So
all right,
I just wanted to deliver it for
it's
him.
Moldy
but
or
as
whatever,
far as their, right, it's moldy. Anyways, to their actual question though, where can we find the underage?
I assume you're talking as a person who's living in the United States, and state by state legislation is where you need to look, because it's not so much that underage people can't do it; it's that your local legislation manages all of that, and by default, this would be because you are earning a real income. Child labor. Unless there's something else written in your state law. So you're going to want to defer back to the New Deal in 1933 and go from there.
Right. It's a part of an issue when it comes to just kids working in general, and what defies as work. Like what is definitive as work when it comes to gaming? Like, because I used to
win dump, but they can't work for earned income. They can accrue interest, but they can't work for earned income.
Right. That's the big trouble. Because like I used to farm on games like World of Warcraft and Diablo when they had their marketplace. I had enough money to buy a car off of Diablo at one point. Like, what
no
is
chores
work?
For allowance? That's different because that's your parents giving you money, and your parents already have to give you money.
And that's technically
they are expected to feed and clothe you. So it's basically the same thing. You know what I mean?
Right, and that's technically a donation from your parents, right?
Sparky Snickle says, child actors, how's that work? Once again, I don't know every law, but it's my understanding that the parent represents them, similar to how Britney Spears' dad still owned all of her money up until like 2 years ago.
Ooh, that is a good example. I've already forgotten about that one.
Yeah. Wild, right? Free Britney, you know what I mean? Free Britney.
Oh, man.
Accept the quest. Continue. End the discussion.
Gold Valkyrie, I
it's a robot.
I did everything.
What did you do?
To those 2 games.
Can't believe.
Oh, Diablo and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
I've always been attached to a screen. Oh.
Khalid 404 says, "Where's the form?" You read.
Where is that form?
Where is that form? That's a good question. I didn't copy the link yet. That was the issue. Let's do a little Wizzy giveaway. What do you guys think?
Brittany is free. Free Wizzy.
Free Wizzy. Leave Brittany alone. Chat's wild today, dude. We brought out the crazy today, dude. We went crazy. This is nuts.
We did.
I like you guys, chat. Goodness. You guys are fun. You guys are fun today. Y'all are wild. What's up? What's up, Mikhail?
We have... Oh, I love seeing those doggies. Those things are so cool. I can't wait till this metaverse is just wild with avatars.
There's going to be so many, and dialogue. It's going to be so many different, like, 10Ks and all those sorts of things with interpretations in here. It's going to be awesome. Bzz, bzz. Here you are. Hey, what's up? Found your robot.
No, Brad. B&B doesn't work like that.
Brad Roth. There's no airdrop. User blocked. Got him.
I tried.
Tried your best.
Good luck, everybody, for this giveaway. Don't give in to B&B.
All right, yes. I found the lost robot. All right, found the lost robot. We got 377 responses so far, but 660 people in the chat. Ash over on YouTube asks, will the Sandbox ever have voiceovers for the NPCs? Ash, we would have the ability for you to upload your own custom audios in the future. It is planned for a forthcoming update of the Sandbox Game Maker.
Does your form have the wrong date? It does.
Yeah, it has the wrong date. I did it fast.
Don't worry about it, folks. It's 3/19, but today's the 22nd.
Okay, I fixed it to say 22, but you may not see that. Doesn't really matter. It's all good. It's all good. LA Blue Jay.
Well, we want to make sure that we get it clear and concise.
Just popped it out. I wasn't expecting to do a Wizzy hat today. I was just going to do 4 alpha passes, but you guys were like, Wizzy. I'm like, all right, sure, why not?
Right.
You know?
All right. Raskatai over on Twitch said, is this chat full of robots? Well, with the amount of chatters we have here, I'm thinking it's not.
Probably not. There's a lot of chatters right now. But you know who's a real chatter right now, Conrad? Man, you guys are lucky today. You guys are so lucky today.
Who'd we get? Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just reading that binary. Because I'm a robot, you know what I mean? Over on twitch.tv, user number
beep, boop, beep.
410 on the form is Nersese6, NERSESE6 over on twitch.tv. Somebody
Twitch
says, YouTube,
user.
Please. Listen, YouTube, there's 263 of you. I imagine the odds of you getting it right now is about 2 out of 5, something like that. Just based on the number of people who are here.
If the forum was not accepting any more responses, it just means it was closed out. You got to wait for the next one, my friend.
I manually close the forum responses as we reach that number. So, yes, Boat 10959, the forum was already closed for the Wizzy hat giveaway, but don't worry. Let's go again. What do you think? Another alpha pass?
Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, we only have 8 minutes left in the live, so...
Yeah, I'm just going to pop off with 2 more alpha passes, and I'm probably going to end up completing this quest later.
Woo.
I got one done.
Jasper says, can we ban
Twitch? Can we ban Twitch? You right. You right. You right. Just kidding. Not doing that. Can't do it. Twitch is here. You know what I mean? Twitch is here. Just get like you and 5 of your friends to hang out over on YouTube together. All right, another form out in the chat for you, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, you can get your chance to win an Alpha Season 2 pass. This is pass number 3 out of 4 that we're giving away on this show. And we're just going to do it again as soon as we draw this one. We're just going to do the next one. Then I'll get on with with the content. Lugic, what's up? What's up, dog? What's up, Lugic? I had to say it again. What'd you have to say?
And our friend Henry Jacob here, this is more of a compliment, but it's a question here. I'm envious always. I'm always envious how you play. How do I play like a pro like you? I'm using keyboard and external mouse, but it appears impossible to play like you or Conrad.
Well, the secret's pretty simple. Just play way too much. You know what I mean? Just play like a whole lot of this game until
just gotta get good.
Like start playing this game in 2020, and then you look at the date and you're like, whoa, it's 2022. You know? That's how you do it. Metasander.
Is this Joe ASMR?
It's Joe ASMR. It's been a good day.
Mr. Winning is calling me out. Says Conrad plays the Sandbox? When? When, Conrad?
When Sandbox? You know when? Conrad played the heck out of Season 1. But Conrad literally said to me, he was like, bro, I'm going to play it like the whole last week. I'm just going to nerd it out. He looked me dead in the eyes through the internet. Earlier, what, today? Last night.
It was last night.
Last night. And I closed down the forum, ladies and gentlemen, for the third pass right now. He looked me dead in the eyes last night, and he says, Joe, I've been playing Lost Ark, and I got 2 characters that have your same gear score for the only character you have. I can nerd out on some Sandbox game. I'm going to smash it out in a week. Trust.
I'm going to do it. And half of it's going to be live, too. We're going to be, I mean, you guys want to celebrate, so I'm going to try and we're going to get that meta dungeon done. We're going to get that Dracula's Castle done. And I'm going to try and do it with the final week there.
Oh, that's true. Keeper Top Shot says, is owning a lot of game keys counting too? Like those you sent out on Twitter, Joe? Yeah, I mean, I do have a lot of games. I have a lot of games.
Right.
It does. I do play a lot of games. I have a lot of games and I play a lot of games. Most of the ones that I gave out on my Twitter, just like in a spam. Well, I just redeemed the Humble Bundle has like a thing for Ukraine. Didn't really matter what it cost. I was like, that's cool. So I bought it.
Right.
And it was like 100 and something games. And I was like, got it. And I just took every code that I had and I was like, here, Twitter, you can have it.
How did the naked people find you again?
Yeah, hey, you know, they do what they want. Mayonnaise 002 or whatever. Mayonnaise 02. Mayonnaise, a lot of people up in here. I'm going to just zoom in and get the little peepee off the screen. You know what I mean? Little peepee.
There we go.
All right, chat.
David Allen asks, I'm a new player just starting during Season 2. Are there any advantages to purchasing a Season 1 pass?
If you don't already have the pass, then you'll get 130 tickets towards the next giveaway. And all subsequent giveaways or the raffles. Or not the raffle. Well, yeah, the raffle, actually. The raffle specifically at the end of it. So there's 5,000 passes that'll go out. So, yeah, that Season 1 will get you the pass. Or the 130 raffle tickets toward the pass. So you might win because you have one. Never know. All right.
And
so I rolled.
Love you too, chat. Don't worry. Love you too. I see you.
As we are now up to 718 people in the chat. Thank you for hanging out here, having some fun with us, talking about this crazy stuff. Look at voxelized butts on this stream. You know what I mean?
Right. Just it's what the people wanted.
User number 244 on the forum wins. Wait. Hold up.
Did you catch somebody?
Hold up. Maybe.
I see you in that forum.
I gotta find. It's 600 tabs open on this other screen. What's going on here? Ambassador, Bounty
Only
Forms,
6?
Game Dizzy stuff. Oh, here we go. Wizzy the Blue winners. Yep, I'm still me. I gotta check this, chat. I gotta check this. Because I think that this user has won something before.
Yeah.
Man, whenever it makes you log into your email and it's like, oh, go check it out on your phone real quick.
Hails me.
Did you say that was me?
Yeah, wait, is it me? It says half the chat.
All right, chat. I gotta look, chat. Because this user has been, oh, wow, this person is lucky. Chatters, this person is lucky. They're not a double winner, but they once won a Wizzy the Green's lucky hat.
Oh, so they won recently.
They won something, but it wasn't a season pass. They've been playing it legit. Like you, hanging out here in the chat live.
Okay, you're killing all the people who've won. Who is it?
Over on twitch.tv.
I mean, of course, the odds are in their favor.
HATCHHY.
All right.
That's right.
Always a bridesmaid.
Hatchie won a Wizzy the Green hat on a live show with me on 3/9. Just a couple of weeks ago. Chat, stay here, come back, multiple shows, hang out, play more, win more. You know what I mean? It's a good time.
YouTube's just a bridesmaid over there. They're going
crazy.
Rig.
That's crazy. I know. I love it. You gotta love the chat. You gotta love the chat being like Rig, because I'm like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I each and every person in this chat, I appreciate when I can recognize your name, like DJ EJ11 in the chat and get super hyped, hanging out, having fun with you guys. Snabber, earlier today, I saw you over on Discord. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are great. But I have no, like, I want to have a chance to see you as humans, I think, because there's no way that this fake internet is rigged. You know what I mean? I'm not even real. I'm not even real. I'm just a robot, you know?
I just know that Hatchie has just run out of luck for the next year.
Hatchie
and should not buy any lottery tickets.
Cut off, Hatchie.
You got nothing else, Hatchie.
I'm kidding.
Unfortunately.
I'm kidding. No, it's good stuff. Good stuff, though.
Good stuff.
Super excited. Hey, you know what? You know what else I'm excited for, chat? Let's just do it again.
Giveaway?
Let's run it back. And Hatchie, you're not eligible for any other season passes because you've already won. You know what I mean? You already won. You already won the season pass. You don't need another one. You're not eligible. But don't worry, chat. Each one of you is. So, make sure that you fill out the new form right here on this stream. We got negative minutes, all right? This stream's normally supposed to shut down by 8:30. Rad Condad's streaming PC is set up and ready to go for his lovely fiance right now, friends.
So today's a break day. Don't worry.
Oh, it's a break day. Nice. All right.
Oh, she's asking me what do I want from food right now.
Ooh, getting tacos, right?
No, I want a big salad.
Big salad. Big salad from Wendy's.
Of course, it's Wendy's.
Yeah, you like
it's always
Wendy's.
fresh. It's never frozen.
Heather Wong over on YouTube.com says, maybe I should go over to Twitch. And Heather Wong, if you're interested, you can join 373 people over on twitch.tv right now. We got 311 of you over on YouTube, though. So it's pretty good odds now. Right. The odds are evening out. YouTube's coming up. You know what I mean? You guys can win. But it's all the same to us. You know, one person, one vote right here.
Yeah, make sure not to fill it out more than once, folks. You'll disqualify yourself.
I flux with it over on twitch.tv says you had to have the big salad. Reference to Seinfeld from like 1998. Right there in the chat. Only old
It's actually
folks
why
like me.
whenever I'm asked what kind of salad do you want, I always say big salad.
You gotta get the big salad.
It's ironically, I guess that's more coincidental. That is definitely the reason why I say that. Too many really weird references out there.
Bennis, Julia Louis Dreyfus in the chat out here, hanging out on Twitch.
Right.
In the production seat, asking the good questions. All right.
I got me a Southwest avocado.
Okay.
Salad. So
I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Real tasty. It's got chicken. It's got good good little sauce. Got that Southwest style sauce. It's a little spicy, but not too much.
750 people on this forum, chat. I'm rolling the RNG on this right now.
We're 722 people on the live.
722 that I see down there. So I'm going to roll a 750 because I assume some folks came over from Twitter, as they do. I always roll it a little bit higher than what it says. I always let it go a little bit because I know some people come over from Twitter, they go back, they close it out, maybe they open a second thing just so they can fill out that form. We got you. D'Animal Cilantro says, I always go for the Baconator.
Oh, right? Yeah. Ethan always gets the same salad.
Baconator.
There's not a single thing from Wendy's that I won't get. I'm going to be honest with you, chat.
User number 104,
it's
chat.
Favorite.
I clicked it.
104. Who do we got?
104. Who are you? Chat. This answer's a lie. This answer's a lie. Because it's not this. This person isn't even this person. I'm Dirty Dan. I am Dirty Dan.
The real Dirty Dan?
I am Dirty Dan.
No, Joseph, you're saying the real Dirty Dan won?
No, I'm saying TR Dirty Dan.
Yeah, TR Dirty Dan, the real Dirty Dan.
No, I'm Dirty Dan.
No, I'm Dirty Dan. But did he win?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
TR Dirty Dan.
Just
congratulations.
Man, you got to get hype on some SpongeBob right now. Got to get hype.
I love it. I love it.
Viacom, become a partner. I want to be SpongeBob in the metaverse.
Oh, can we get Viacom up in here?
I don't know. Just call him, dude. Just give him a call, Conrad. Just give him a little ring. You know what I mean?
Right. We want some actual IPs.
I mean, we got a lot of actual IPs, but what
there's like an actual IP. But I'm saying I want some actual SpongeBob
in my life, okay?
IPs.
Little cat dog.
That's what I meant to say.
In the metaverse, all right? SpongeBob is square. He's perfect for voxels. Thank you. Thank you. Would a SpongeBob asset be declined, LOL?
Yeah.
Well, it could be.
Yeah.
I mean, Viacom owns it, so you can't take their stuff. You know what I mean?
Intellectual properties, yeah.
And by the way, I see that tall hat, TR Dirty Dan. You're Pinhead Larry at least. At least. Congratulations on winning number 4. The number 4 pass. And if you have won a season pass all week long from last Wednesday till now, on Tuesday, I'm going to submit those tomorrow to Max. And Max is a great person who's helping us make sure that it's one person, one win in the Sandbox game right now. So, you already know. Chat, you're wilding right now. I see you out here. I see you going crazy. Listen, it's been a good time, ladies and gentlemen. We're having a good time. And as is tradition here on this live stream, we're going to go over to twitch.tv. We're going to go to the Sandbox game. I'm going to click the text that says the Sandbox at the bottom. And we're going to rate it's on talk shows and podcasts right now. It's on talk shows and podcasts. This is wild. This is crazy. Oh, we're not even a talk show and a podcast. But hey, you know what?
We've been failing today.
We were straight in real quick. Just real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, people,
our friend is jumping around.
We're gonna find somebody who's streaming the Sandbox right now. All right. So hopefully somebody that we haven't rated before.
We have a real Dirty Dan jumping around in front of here.
TR Dirty Dan. All right. It looks like KVox Studio is building something right now. Never rated KVox Studio before. So let's give them a raid here today. We're going to be on twitch.tv/thesandboxgame rating KVOX_studio. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a good shout out from the Sand fam. Having a good time. It's a good chat today. Good stream. We had fun. Got some quests done. We'll see you tomorrow with more. And of course, more Alpha Pass giveaways, more Wizzy hats going out tomorrow. We'll do 2 on tomorrow's stream and a Wizzy hat giveaway as well. And continue to answer all the questions you want to know about the Sandbox game. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Getting a little sussy in the chat. Having some fun, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a great time. Let's get this raid on. 175, 217, 259, 262. These Raiders are ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out from the Sand Fam over on Twitch. See you later. There they go. YouTube.com, Twitter. Thanks for hanging out, Facebook. You guys are great. And we will see you once again, same time tomorrow, 2 a.m. UTC. Thank you. And have a good night. Or morning. Maybe afternoon. Is it your evening? I'll see you later.
Yeah, it's it. Oh, man.